What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Austin Show. I'm back with more G.I. Joe Classified Series figures, and this time we have Wave 3, which is a smaller wave. Obviously, there were more figures included, but they are figures that have just been repeating. So the only new figures we're getting out of this set are Zartan and the Cobra Infantry Troopers. Some more Cobra members to add to the ranks, and these both look cool. So the Zartan is awesome. So, it's an individualized guy, has all sorts of uniqueness stuff to him, but then the Cobra Infantry Troopers, so a nice army builder. You can buy multiple of these and build up an army. So these are two awesome looking figures. I am excited to check these out. Feels like it's been quite a while since we've had G.I. Joes. They don't seem to be putting them out as much, or if they do, they're at Targets, the exclusive that are super hard to find. And speaking of that, I'm also including Firefly into this, so the Target exclusive Cobra Island Firefly figure. So we are finally able to get this figure, but we got it off a Hasbro Pulse. Since we are Pulse members, we did have the option to get this, so we were able to order Firefly, which is awesome since we've never been able to find it at Target. So at least there was some way for us to get the Target exclusive. And of course, now Major Blood's currently being out and released, so hopefully we'll be able to find that. Maybe, I highly doubt it since we've never been able to find any of these in stores. But we were super excited that we were able to finally get Firefly. So we got these three figures here to look at today, and I'm so excited to check out all three of these because I think all of them look pretty cool. So let me go ahead and get them open and we'll check them out together. And our first figure is Zartan, and this is a cool looking figure. So Zartan is the master of disguise. He can assume any identity with precision and has the natural abilities of mimicry, acting, and prosthetic effects enhanced by genetic modification. And while he works for Cobra, he is also the head of the biker group of the Dreadnoughts. So this is a cool looking figure. I like the design overall. It's weird. Got like his midsection shown there, so he doesn't really have like a shirt on or anything, so he just has armor pieces there, but he has a really nice design overall. It just looks really cool. I like the hood up on his head and stuff, just looks awesome. So the hood is really nice, and you can take it off to be able to reveal the head, so we have just the bald headed figure there. Nice paint around the eyes there, and everything looks pretty awesome, and the nice glossy black looks really nice there. It has like a bandana around his neck here, which looks a little bit dirty. Nice maroon color though. Then nice chest armor piece here that goes all the way around him. Nice shoulder pads and stuff there, bands around the arms, gloves on the hand with armor pieces on them. Again, midsection showing there so you can see his abs. He's got some brown pants, nice belt on around his waist, nice logo there with a skull with horns and stuff on it around his belt buckle there. It looks pretty nice, goes all the way around to the back with a knife holder. Then he's got armor pieces there on his thighs, knee pads, and shin guards going down to his boots, which look pretty awesome. And you can see they have a nice design there with flames and stuff. Would have been awesome if they would have painted like the ends of the boots red there and stuff, and really like made those flames stand out. So for the figure movements, his head can twist all the way around, and he can look down that far and up that far, so really good movements in the neck. And he has the double joint neck, so down there at the chest and up at the head as well, so he's got the double movements in there. The shoulders can come up 90 degrees, have a butterfly joint, and can rotate all the way around. We get the bicep twist, the double elbow joint that bends up that far, and the wrist can twist around and flex back and forth. We have an ab crunch, as you can see there, so it allows it to crunch back and forth, so pretty decent crunch in there. And then he has a twist but at the waist on this one, so he can twist all the way around there at the waist. Hips can come up 90 degrees out to the side of the far. Thigh twist that can twist all the way around. A double knee joint that can bend up that far in the back. We have a shin twist at the top of the boot, so if you see the top boot there, you can get it to twist all the way around. And then we get the foot that can flex back and forth a little bit there and twist side to side. So it's a really nice looking figure. It is a weird design, but looks overall great. He's in nice browns. I don't know how well that comes out on the camera, but he's pretty much just in all browns and blacks, so very dark looking colors. So it makes like the bandana stick out a lot. And then it's awesome that he also has the hood, just because I love the hood design. Looks like it'd fit perfectly in with Cobra and everything, and just the design looks pretty awesome. Just slides on his head there. And then for accessories, he gets a backpack full of stuff. So nice big black backpack here, a nice like kind of coffin like design or something. So we do have a gun. So we have this nice like laser looking gun, since all these G.I. Joes don't really have realistic guns. So a nice laser gun there. We have a big Bowie knife here, so big old knife there with nice serrated blade and stuff, very nice. And it does have the pegs on the backpack, so you can't store it there, but he does have like the holder on his belt, so we can just take the knife and slide it back in there. And then also hanging off the backpack, we have like little trophies or something. So we do have a Cobra head, so nice looking Cobra, and you can pop these off and kind of put them in other places as well. But nice Cobra looking head there. It looks very fake obviously, but it's a nice little thing there. And we have a monkey's paw, so a little like monkey hand and stuff there that's cut off. And with these, you can also pop it onto his belt there if you want, so you can pop it right into there, so it can be hanging off of his belt if you want. And also with the backpack, it does split apart, and on the inside we do get another one of his disguise faces, so we have an extra face there that you can put on the figure. So go ahead and pop this out. So with this, we pull the hood off, we can just take the extra face and put it right on top of his face. It doesn't stick on very well. I just kind of like push it on, and it sticks on there just a little bit, but then if you take the hood and put it on over the top, it helps hold it on there, and it kind of hides the seam and everything, so it gives him that extra looking face design that makes it blend in pretty well. So very nice looking disguise face there. But it is awesome that we have the extra face, and it can stay in the backpack and everything, so that's pretty awesome. So you just pop it down in the backpack there, and then pop the back right back on it, and then we can put this into his back. So there we got the backpack on his back, and then we can take and put the gun into his hand. So there's our Zartan figure, all all decked out. And then we also have his box, which I forgot to show. So on the side, we have the different logos there. And again, these are all explained on the G.I. Joe website. And so for him, we have Mercenary, Classified, Infiltration, and Disguise. So it's kind of like a breakdown of all like their main characteristics and everything. So that's pretty awesome. And then I did also want to show on the box there, like on the top, we do have a nice looking Dreadnoughts logo. It looks pretty awesome there. And it's in the background as well and says Dreadnoughts, so that's cool. And next up, we have the Cobra Infantry, which looks pretty awesome. Again, just a nice soldier or army guy to build up your Cobra ranks. So a very generic looking guy here. But Cobra Infantry or Cobra Troopers are loyal Cobra soldiers made up of criminals from around the world. And they all wear masks to be able to hide their identity and faithfully serve Cobra commanders. So again, just nice faceless soldiers to add to your ranks. So they look pretty awesome here, mostly in all blue. So it's got like a normal blue and dark blue, and then has some black into it as well. So especially way out the helmet there. So it looks very much like Cobra-ish helmet. So in a nice normal blue color, dark blue design there around the back. Then we got the face, which you can't pop the helmet on there. So there we have the face covering again, covering their face so no one knows who they are. But again, nice blue color with the dark blue underneath and that texture. And then it has the black face mask part there covering up. And then we got his armor again in the blue with the dark blue section. They have the padding material. And then we got the dark blue chest with the Cobra logo there in the front and center. We have a nice accessory vest over here. So he comes with all sorts of different accessories, has all sorts of different pocket stuff. Nice Cobra logo there. So his gun has a knife, more pocket with magazines, and around on the back we have another gun and then some different holes, which I don't know what all the different holes are for, but it's cool that he does come with those. Black gloves and armor there on the forearms. Then the legs look like they turn more into blue jeans with just that material, but again has the normal blue and the darker blue. Knee pads and shin guards there go down into the boots and look pretty similar to Zartan's. So not the most compelling looking figure just because it's mostly just all blue, but I like the red Cobra logo there on this chest because it makes that stand out a little bit. And I know like the Cobra Island versions did have a little like more red into them and make it stand out a little bit more and better looking, but we don't have any of those, so we can't really compare them. But for the movements, head can twist all the way around. He can look down and look up, so pretty decent movements in the neck, not as good as Zartan. Shoulders can come up 90 degrees, has a butterfly joint, and rotate all the way around. We get the bicep twist, a double elbow joint that bends up that far, and then the wrist twist around and flex back and forth. Bit of an ab crunch, but it's kind of hidden, so it just kind of crunches back and forth, but he can twist side to side around at the waist. Hips can come up 90 out to the side that far, thigh twist all the way around, double knee joint that bends up that far in the back. He's close to kicking his own butt. Shin twist at the top of the boot there, and then the foot flexes back and forth and twists side to side. So it is awesome with this since he comes with all the different weapons that you can see, you know, that we already have on with the gun and the knife and everything, and they do come out so with a little black knife there. And then we have two of the exact same little handguns, again, very futuristic looking gun there. So you can kind of switch them out, you know, give them different weapons and stuff, and then take it with the helmet off or put the helmet on. I think it looks better with the helmet on just because it makes it look very much more Cobra-ish. But you can just kind of take and get multiple and do different things just to make them all look a little bit different. And he also comes with a rifle accessory here, so nice big rifle. So again, has that peg that you can stick into the back, so in any of the 3 holes that it's got there. But we'll go ahead and pop this into his hand. So there we got a Cobra Infantry all decked out. Then we have his side of the box, that's foot soldier, light weapons, hand-to-hand combat, and sabotage. And finally we have Firefly, which is a master of sabotage and demolitions. He's faceless and undetectable without trail or footprint, and he's trained as a ninja and likes to create his own explosion. So he's just like a big explosion guy, which kind of fits in here that he has grenades up on his chest and everything. But he looks pretty awesome. So he's in a nice gray camo outfit. So I like the different camos outside of just the normal like greens and browns. So the gray camo there with the black and whites also looks awesome. He's got a nice like flak jacket or whatever on here. So nice bomb jacket, you know, to protect him. Nice balaclava over his head, you know, covering his most face, just his eyes there, as you can see, which I like how his one eye more open than the other. It looks like he's all scarred and everything. Nice shoulder pad on here with the Cobra logo. Again, grenades that we already saw there. Again, on his chest, he's got all sorts of magazines and storage. And the vest even goes down to the belt and it hangs down in the front there. And the gray camo continues down his legs. Get some knee pads and then some darker gray boots there that are a little bit different design. We don't have the armor like the others, but still looks pretty great overall. So it's a nice different looking guy, you know, just that different characteristic makes him stand out. So for his movements, his head can twist all the way around and you can look down just about the far. Again, he's conflicting with the armor piece that comes up there and can look up that far. So you don't really get a whole lot of range and it is real stiff as well, so it doesn't help. Shoulders come up 90 degrees, has a little bit of butterfly joint there and can rotate all the way around. And we get the bicep twist, the double elbow joint that bends to 90 degrees there, and wrist that can twist all the way around and flex back and forth. I'm sure he has some sort of ad crunch up in there, but with all the armor piece, you don't really get it, but you do have a little bit of movement there at the waist and can twist all the way around as well. Hips come up 90 degrees out to the side of the far thigh, twist all the way around. Double knee joint that can bend up that far in the back, again close to kicking his butt. Shin twist at the top of the boot, and the foot flexes back and forth and twists side to side. So with all these G.I. Joes, they've pretty much been all exactly the same. You know, some more limitation movements, especially like the armor pieces and stuff, but all the bodies have been pretty much exactly the same. So they kind of like a certain design they go with on these figures. But with Firefly dealing with explosion, kind of sneaking around stuff, his accessories fit perfectly along with that. So first up, we have some goggles. So kind of like a night vision goggles or something, have nice little antennas sticking up there. So we'll go and slide these on his head. So there's the goggles on his face. I don't think they look very good. I think he looks kind of dorky with them, but they do fit on his face nice and stuff. No real issues or anything. I just don't think they're the best looking goggles, but we'll go ahead and leave them on. He does come with a backpack here that has some different stuff on it. So you can see the backpack design itself. Nice looking all black backpack. Has some tools and stuff sticking out of it. So like a wrench up there at the top and all sorts of pliers stuff. We do have a gun hanging off the side that will pop into his hand, but it's again just nice rifle design. We have a stick of dynamite on the bottom that can pop off the bottom, so a nice little holder there for it. So a nice stick of dynamite there you can use to plan around. And then of course the backpack itself that will go and just pop into his back. That just hangs off the back of it there. But one thing that's also cool about this backpack, underneath here we do have a little panel that we can pull out. So it's just this nice little black panel piece, which doesn't really look like too much, but we have that because it controls his drone. So we have this little drone, of course, you know, it just looks like a little camera piece there, maybe some guns off the side so he can shoot around. But then we have the little drone wing piece there that of course spin around, and it's got little feet so it can even like walk around. And the drone does have even a little bit of movement, so its legs can fold up there if you want it like that. But what's cool about this is that it also has slots on the backpack for its little feet to slide into, so we can just slide it right in there, just like that, sticking up there off the back. So we have that, so it's nice. Again, I like the G.I. Joes, how you can store everything. So you could store the little control panel piece in the back there, and then the guns and everything, and the dynamite. So that is just awesome. So there we can have a Firefly all kitted out with his drone getting ready to take off to do some spying. So that is awesome. And from his box of logos, we have covert ops, classified, explosions, and sabotage. And with this also being the Cobra Island, we have the picture of Cobra Island there on the background as well. I forgot to show off. So there are G.I. Joe's Classified Series Wave 3 figures of the Zartan and Cobra Infantry. Two more great G.I. Joe figures to add with our Cobra team. And then we also had that Target exclusive Cobra Island Firefly, which looks awesome as well with all his different accessories. So I'm glad we were able to get him. So just another great wave of villains here out of the G.I. Joes. Again, more great looking figures. You know, I'm not a huge fan of G.I. Joes, but I think these figures are all pretty great. And I have fun every time opening these just because I love that how they like hold and store everything. And you get all the accessories and they all look neat. They all look individualized and cool and everything. So I just like that about the G.I. Joe series. I just wish they were a little bit easier to get. But let me know what you thought of these figures down in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed my review, please leave a thumbs up for me. And I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.